What's good, everyone? Give me a little update in my game, my portfolio game world thing. So I recently added dithering to far objects in the distance. So check it out. If you look at the terrain, you can see parts of it kind of fade in, and this is due to dither. I was able to just find a sample online, and I was able to add the sample to my terrain and my objects. And this is good because I don't have to put these objects in the transparent pass, and I can still get some kind of fake transparency, at least in the distance. You can see some of these objects already have full object dithering, because the whole object will get, dithered out. But for things like terrain, I can't fade the whole thing terrain in one, so it's per pixel now, which is pretty nice. So if I'm sitting here and I'm looking far into the distance, I can see, it fade in. The bad thing is it's very stippled and it's a little noisy, but what can you do? I don't really have a problem with it. I like it. I don't mind it. The next thing I added was rotation. This is the original code that I made way back in the day, an older version of the engine. This AI little guy here is supposed to be looking at my mouse. Wherever the mouse is, he will look at it, and it worked pretty well. The problem was I was able to I had to migrate it over to the new engine. So now here you can tell that he resets his position to 0 if I go out of his 90 or 180 range. But this is the new version, and there's some backend stuff that I got to make it working. It doesn't use entity values, so it doesn't. I can save those values for some other stuff like shaders. But now he looks at the vector, the 3D world position, and he won't reset to 0, which is convenient. I could have done it in the original one, but I thought this was just feels a lot better. So you can see he's looking at it, and he's also rotating his eyes. I don't know if you can really see it, but yeah, see his eyes are moving up and down, which is pretty cool. Yeah. And the last thing I added was fog. So if you look in the distance at the sky dome, I didn't make the sky dome. I think I just downloaded it online. It was like a sample. But if you can tell, the mountains get kind of faded at the end. So I wanted to add a little bit more depth to my game. So let me just activate the fog color. You can tell everything's kind of white now, and it's a little dramatic. If you look in the distance, these are white, and it doesn't really work like that, pure white in real life, unless the sky or the background is pure white, was hit by fog that much. So let me just do fog and sorry, just changing some values. And this is a little bit more like it. Things get kind of faded as they go back, and the dither takes over, gets rid of the pixel. Yeah, so check it out. It's pretty nice. Kind of matches the sky dome in certain areas. See, like here, they kind of fade out, which is nice. And the scale seems kind of off, but I'm actually using a fast camera to cover large distances, when in reality, if I'm running a player, he would actually be pretty tiny. He would actually be pretty small, maybe around here. So I think it works from this height. And yeah, so let me see what other colors I have. This is blue. Maybe I can use this for underwater, right? Let's try this red. That's pretty cool. It's 4 is, I don't know. Let's try 5. I think this is general, just darkness. I can use it for a night scene, maybe. Yeah, so that's pretty much everything. Thanks for watching.